Welcome, curious minds. This week we're embarking on a pretty crucial deep dive. We're looking at the latest edition of Andrew Kagan's newsletter, random technical news you can possibly use. Think of it as your express lane, sort of, to staying sharp on what's really new in tech.
Yeah, and today it's not just headlines. We're unpacking updates across, 8 tech domains, Azure, AI trends, the works.
Exactly. Sifting through the noise, finding those golden nuggets, and connecting the dots so you walk away really informed. That's the mission.
And it feels like there's a really strong theme emerging, doesn't it? This whole agentic future. It's not just about smart tools anymore. We're seeing AI evolve into these, autonomous things that learn and act.
Right, agents. So our mission today is kind of showing you how this agentic shift is playing out across Azure, Microsoft 365, Power Platform, even how it's shaking up those big industry predictions.
It could fundamentally change how organizations even think about building their digital workforce.
So what's our game plan for this deep dive? We'll navigate through Azure, M365, Power Platform, DevOps, data, security, learning, and those broader industry trends. I'm keen to start with Azure. Seems like foundational stuff is happening there. Let's jump in.
Okay, Azure first. The August 15th update. Lots of general improvements, sure. But yeah, some foundational pieces for AI integration really stood out to me.
Like what specifically?
Well, the sophistication of AI within Azure's infrastructure, especially that AI agent workflows with Azure API Management and MCP.
MCP, Model Context Protocol. Okay, unpack that a bit. Why is that more than just another acronym?
Because it's aiming to be an open standard. It's about standardizing how AI models get external data and use tools. Think about it, if different AI agents can speak the same language to access resources.
It allows them to work together more easily, even agents from different companies.
Exactly. It could be the lingua franca for AI agents. That accelerates innovation way beyond what single platforms can do. Imagine agents collaborating autonomously. That's the game changer.
Interesting. And for developers deploying apps, the newsletter mentioned container apps.
Right. Scaling Azure Container Apps, always important for performance and cost, but also fast focus, run untrusted codes safely with Azure Container Apps.
Okay, that sounds like a big deal for security. You mean running third-party code without risking the whole system?
Precisely. Crucial if you're plugging in external AI models or services, which, let's face it, we'll be doing more and more.
Makes sense. And there's something about file sync, too.
Yeah. Azure File Sync managed identity improvements, better security, simpler management for data access. It all points to Azure refining the foundation, making it more secure, more efficient, really building that base for this agentic future.
Okay, so Azure's laying the groundwork. Foundational agents, common protocols like MCP. But what happens when that intelligence hits our everyday tools? Let's zoom into Microsoft 365. Copilot seems, transformative is the word.
It really is, and it makes you wonder, how deeply will this change your actual day-to-day work beyond just, simple automation? We're seeing things like using GPT-5 in Microsoft 365 and hands-on with the Microsoft 365 Copilot app.
GPT-5, so a big leap from current models. What does that mean practically for Copilot users?
Potentially, yes. Deeper context understanding, maybe more nuanced reasoning, perhaps even handling images or audio better. It could shift Copilot from just a smart assistant to a truly intelligent partner in your M365 workflow.
Imagine generative AI structuring SharePoint pages for you, that was mentioned. Copilot-powered SharePoint page sections. Sounds like a huge time saver.
Definitely. And for research tasks, why use the researcher agent in Copilot? That looks like a specialized agent designed to intelligently sift through information for you.
But if Copilot gets this good, this embedded, how do we make sure we're using it right, not getting overwhelmed or maybe relying on it too much?
That's a critical question. The trend seems to be AI becoming a set of specialized assistants, augmenting what we do. The key will be learning how to prompt effectively, how to guide these agents, and critically evaluate their output. It's a partnership.
Right. And you need good security around it all.
Absolutely. Which is why the team's mandatory security requirement update is also important. As functionality grows, especially with AI agents potentially acting in collaborative spaces, security has to keep pace.
Okay, let's shift gears. From M365 productivity to the Power Platform. This is where that promise of democratizing development meets AI, right? It
Yep.
feels like it's hitting a new level.
It really does. The Power BI August 2025 feature summary has updates, sure, but what's really compelling is how AI is changing this low-code space. Things like deep dive into generative orchestration part 1.
Generative orchestration. Sounds complex.
It's about coordinating multiple AI models or steps to achieve a complex task, but within that low-code environment. And then you have Dataverse in Copilot Studio, 3 powerful use cases.
Copilot Studio is for building your own AI assistants, chatbots.
Exactly. And Dataverse is that robust, secure data backbone underneath it. So people without deep coding skills, citizen developers can build quite intelligent, data-driven apps. And yes, potentially autonomous agents too, much more easily.
And they mentioned minimalist Power Apps design, so keeping it user-friendly even as the tech gets smarter.
Seems like it. For you, the listener, it means building powerful apps could get more streamlined. You focus on the what, the AI helps with the how.
So Power Platform isn't just simple automation anymore. It's enabling pretty serious AI solutions.
Definitely. And Microsoft's Power C team, their customer advisory team, they showcase real-world examples of organizations using these tools for significant transformation, often building these kinds of agentic solutions.
Okay, let's talk DevOps and SRE. For the developers and operations folks listening, if AI is doing more, backlog management, code generation, what does the human role look like in, say, 5 years? It makes you wonder.
That is the question, isn't it? Because this area is seeing huge shifts. The newsletter points to GPT-5 for Microsoft developers and even GPT-5 Mini showing up in the VS Code Insiders podcast.
So AI directly inside the coding environment, helping write code, debug.
Everything. Generating boilerplate, refactoring, suggesting patterns, it's becoming a fundamental tool during development.
But it's not just Microsoft's AI. There was that interesting piece how 99% of developers use Claude incorrectly.
Right, which suggests that just having these tools isn't enough. There's a real learning curve. You need to understand how to prompt them, their strengths, their weaknesses, to really get the most out of them. Like Claude, apparently.
So effective usage is key. What about the operations side, SRE?
From that perspective, AI agents reshaping platform engineering at Microsoft is fascinating. It suggests AI could manage more of the internal developer platforms, making things smoother, more self-service.
And AI and Azure DevOps, smarter backlog management, AI helping prioritize work.
Yes, streamlining planning, potentially making better prioritization decisions based on data. Even established tech like SQL Server is getting developer innovations to support this agentic shift.
So the human role shifts more towards architecture, guiding the AI, high-level problem solving.
That seems to be the direction. Less repetitive coding, more architecting and overseeing these AI-driven systems.
Okay, let's move to data analytics and AI itself, always a hot area. What's cutting edge here for this agented future?
Well, one clear thing is SQL's role isn't diminishing, it's evolving. We see SQL and Microsoft Fabric, SQL plus JSON, a perfect pair, and next-gen SQL projects with Microsoft.build.sql.
So SQL is adapting, handling newer data types like JSON, integrating with AI.
Exactly. It's becoming the intelligent data backbone for these new AI systems, not getting replaced by them.
And then there was the AI agents toolbox. That sounded important.
Very. Semantic kernel, MCP and Python, these are the core building blocks. Semantic kernel is like the orchestrator, the programming framework for the AI.
MCP, we talked about the common language for agents to interact and get data.
Right. And Python is still the go-to language. These aren't just tools, they're how you actually build sophisticated autonomous agents.
Got it. And it ties back to SQL, too.
Yep. Developing AI applications with SQL AI, Fabric and Cloud, shows how you leverage that SQL backbone across different platforms for AI initiatives.
Finally, Hugging Face, launching AI sheets, a no-code toolkit.
Yeah, that's significant. It pushes AI development towards being even more accessible. Democratizing creation, letting more people build AI, maybe even simple agents, without writing code.
Which brings us neatly to security. If AI agents are making decisions, interacting autonomously, how do we protect everything?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? How do you secure systems when the actors are potentially autonomous AI agents? The newsletter highlights things like the Agentic AI Security Summit 2025 playlist and Top 18 AI Red Teaming Tools 2025.
For red teaming, that's like ethical hacking, right? Simulating attacks.
Yes, but for AI, it's more nuanced. It's stress testing the agent's decision-making, probing for biases, unintended consequences, ways it could be manipulated. It's about making the AI itself more resilient, before bad actors find flaws.
So training the AI to be secure, essentially, staying ahead of a new kind of threat. And for cloud users specifically.
Securing serverless functions on Azure provides guidance there. Serverless is powerful, common in these architectures, but has its own unique security challenges. Locking those down is vital.
Stepping back then, it feels like traditional security models need, well, a serious update for this agentic world.
Absolutely. We're moving from securing static systems to securing dynamic, learning, interacting entities. It's a whole new frontier.
Which means people need to learn about all this stuff. Let's talk learning and certifications. How do you upskill for this agentic future?
What's interesting is the focus on practical, hands-on learning, not just theory. We see using AI tools, learning playlists, okay, that's foundational, but then there's the Copilot Studio Agent Academy launch.
An academy specifically for building agents with Copilot Studio.
Exactly. Moving beyond just using AI to actually building and customizing autonomous agents. That seems key.
And there was a Q&A session mentioned too, creating autonomous agents with Copilot Studio Q&A.
Right. Opportunities for direct interaction, asking questions, solving problems with experts. That kind of hands-on interactive learning is crucial for something that's new and complex.
So the resources are shifting towards applying AI, building agents, not just understanding the concepts.
Precisely. It reflects that growing need for people who can architect, build, and customize these systems. You need to be a contributor, not just a user, to really stay relevant.
Okay, let's zoom out for the final section. Broader industry news and trends. And there's some really provocative predictions here. Microsoft saying AI agents will replace SaaS by 2030.
Wow, that is a staggering forecast. Replace SaaS in just 5 years. But let's think critically. What are the hurdles, technologically, societally, for that to even get close?
They mentioned A2A protocols.
Yeah.
Agent to agent.
Right. That's key. Think of A2A as the standardized handshake and language, allowing different agents, maybe from different companies, doing different tasks to securely talk and work together. Without robust A2A standards, that whole agents replace SaaS idea remains pretty theoretical. It's the plumbing needed for that ecosystem.
Fascinating. It really hinges on that interoperability.
Yeah.
And then, that other tidbit. The top AI tool for devs isn't GitHub Copilot.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what else is gaining traction. Maybe hints back to that Claude article. It shows a diverse competitive landscape. It's not just one player winning everywhere.
We're also seeing AI PCs becoming mainstream. 128 GB AI PC showdown.
Right, AI processing moving onto our desktops. More personal, faster responses for some tasks, maybe better privacy.
And looking further out, quantum-safe security.
Microsoft progress update on that. It's essential long-term planning, protecting today's data from future quantum computers that could break current encryption.
And the competition is fierce. Claude AI takes on OpenAI and Google.
Absolutely. That dynamic competition is driving innovation incredibly fast across the board. Everyone's racing to define this agentic future.
So what does this all mean for you, the listener? It means the future isn't just AI-powered. It seems it's increasingly agentic, demanding new skills, new ways of thinking.
Wow, yeah. What a journey through that newsletter. From Azure's foundations with MCP as that common language to M365's smarter Copilot Power Platform democratizing agent building.
DevOps transforming with AI tools, the critical need for agentic security, like red teaming.
And that huge prediction about AI agents potentially replacing SaaS by 2030, it really paints a picture of rapid, pervasive change.
The common thread everywhere is that accelerating integration of intelligent, autonomous agents. It's touching every sector.
So staying informed isn't just helpful anymore, is it? It feels essential just to navigate what's coming.
Absolutely. We really hope these insights give you a head start in understanding and maybe preparing for this agentic future.
You know, it does raise an important question, though. If these AI agents do become as ubiquitous as predicted, handling tasks humans do now, what are the skills that become truly invaluable for us, for human professionals? What's uniquely human in that ecosystem?
Something to definitely ponder as you go about your week. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. We look forward to exploring more fascinating sources with you next time.